Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. My iPad went dead. Okay. So, but I left off plugging in 5 pi and 12 over 12, and the result was negative 23 over 2. To say, okay. Critical points. That will be your y for your right endpoint. So negative 23 over 2. Okay. Now to plug in 7 pi over 12. Y equals negative 6 minus 11 halves cosine 3, plug in 7 pi over 12 for x, minus 5 pi over 4. Okay? Alright, you're going to distribute. So that will become 21 pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 4. Okay, 21 pi over 12, 5 pi over 4. Common denominator, 15 pi, 21 pi. The result is 6 pi over 12, which can be reduced to pi over 2. Okay, as was stated, pi equals 180. So 180 divided by 2 is 90. So that will become y equals negative 6 minus 11 over 2 cosine of 90. Okay? Okay, cosine of 90 is understood to be 0. Okay? So that will be changed into y equals negative 6 minus 11 halves cosine, times 0. Y equals negative 6 minus 0. And your answer will come out to be negative 6. So that will be your second y for your second critical point. So that become negative 6. Okay? Then you will go on to plug in 9 pi over 12. Okay? Y equals negative 6 minus 11 halves cosine 3, 9 pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 4. Okay? Okay? That will change into 27 pi over 12 minus 5 pi over 4. 27 pi 12, 5 pi over 4, common denominator, and the result will be hold on. I think something's wrong with my marker here. Okay, the result is 12 pi over 12. And you can reduce that to pi. Pi equals 180. So that would change into y equals negative 6 minus 11 halves times 180. Cosine of 180 is understood to be negative 1. So that would change into y equals negative 6 minus 11 halves, okay, times negative 1. Okay? Then you subtract the fraction, negative 6 over 1 minus negative 11 over 2. Copy the denominator. Okay? And then that would come out to be positive 11 over 2, negative 12 over 2. Now it will come out to be equal negative 1/2. Okay? So that will be your y for critical point number 3, negative 1/2. Okay? Now plugging in 11 pi over 12. Matter of fact, you can see that it's going in order of 0, 90, 180, and the next one should be 270. And the value for 270, cosine of 270, is 0. Okay? And since this equals 0, this will be the same. So this will be negative 6. Okay? This will be 360. And 360 is the same as 0. So that will equal to that, negative 23 over 2. Okay? Now we're going to move on to graphing. Okay? So you have your points, your x and your y's. So you set it up. Your max is negative 1/2. So you can label it as 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're negative though. Okay? So the max is negative 1/2. So you go in the middle, negative 1/2. Oh, excuse me. Okay, that's your maximum. That's negative 1/2. Okay. And your minimum is hold on. Something going on with my marker again. Is 11.5. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix this right quick. Okay, forget this paper. Okay, redraw it. Okay, the maximum is negative 1/2. And the minimum is negative 11.5, which is 23. Is negative 23 over 5. I mean negative 23 over 2. So we're just gonna say this is negative 11.5, and this is a negative, and this is negative 6 right here. Okay. This is negative 6, negative 11.5, and negative 1/2. Okay? So what you do is line your coordinates up. 5 pi over 12, 7 pi over 12, 9 pi over 12, 11 pi over 12, and 13 pi over 12. You can basically just line it up like this and it will fall into place. Okay. The first critical point says it was negative 23 over 2, which could be considered as negative 11.5. So your point will be here. Okay. Your second critical point says it's at negative 6, which could be right here. Your third critical point is negative 1/2, which is right here. fourth critical point is -6 again. And your last one is -23/2 again. So that'll be right here. And just connect the dots. And you have your graph. Thank you. Have a nice day.